Hello everybody, welcome to Dr.K.Liu Math channel. This question is from one of my student. One of my student in YouTube channel, and he asked me how to calculate the limit and explain why the limit does not exist or not. But I have here to present a complete method to show how a limit is exist or not. First, you have to prove if it exists. You have to prove it exists. That is for the definition or for the criteria of limit exists in multivariable calculus. We have to do that for all epsilon greater than 0. There exists delta greater than 0 such that I call this f is fx minus L, something like that is less than epsilon for all x belong to the small ball. Small ball, I think, yes, that is I call the x long epsilon. That means I have here write another notation for that x minus x log less than delta for all. That is the definition of the epsilon. The limit exists for. Okay, here I try to prove the limit exists because the if absolute x to the power 4. Yes. Then I use a sandwich theorem that can be this is positive, always positive. Then if I ignore the this term, then I can get the result here: x to the power 4, 3x to the power 2. Okay, I'm yes. Move here. When the denominator is becomes smaller, then the value of this is greater, is become larger, and this is also greater than 0. Yeah, I think I better don't use the equal for all x, y very close to 0, 0. Yeah, that's true. And then take limit on both hand side by the sandwich theorem. We can take limit this tend to 0 when limit x tend to 0, xy tend to 0. That means xy tend to 0. That means also the x is tend to 0. But the this one is this side, the right left hand side is 0. We don't need to do that. But the right hand side, we only concern the value of x here because low value here. And cancel this one, we can get x to the power 2 over 3. Then this one is tend to 0. By the sandwich theorem, by SANDWIC sandwich theorem, limit xy tend to 0, which is equal to the limit exists. Okay, next step, we have to prove the limit. What is the limit here? Okay, for the to calculate the limit, actually we have already loaded the limit here because the limit should be equal to 0 because both hands are 0. But I want to present another method. If you prove exit, then you how to calculate the limit. A standard rule, a standard method is use the polar coordinates. Therefore, we let r equal x equal to r cosine theta and y equal to r sine theta. X, y tend to 0 means r tend to 0. That's that is the method of this one, the application of the polar coordinates. Now here I change all the things to polar coordinates. R tend to 0, x to the power 4 is x to the power 4 cosine to the power 4 theta. The denominator is 3r squared cosine square theta plus r squared sine square theta. Okay, cancel the value of r squared. Then for the denominator, we don't know, we actually don't know the value, exact value, because the theta also are varying, and this is, we cannot do that, but this one is bounded. This one is bounded, and bounded function, a bounded function, this one bounded, and times a value r squared, which is 10 to 0. Then the overall is 10 to 0. Then the limit is 0. Of course, on the other hand, I also provide you another method, but not necessarily is true. But you can take a reference. If you prove the limit exceed, I emphasize you. If you prove the limit exceed, you can do many methods here, and you can take the limit. Take a limit by using a special direction. Yes, there another method 2. You can along the direction y equal to, along the direction y equal to 0, then you can also find the limit, because along the direction y equal to 0, then the limit becomes x to the power 4 3 times x over 2 3 times to x squared, which is 0. Then that is the method of finding the limit in multivariable calculus. I hope I can tell you something about how to find the limit in multivariable. And if you really find it useful, please subscribe my channel. Okay, thank you.